Right guys, we are here with Big J Dog, Joshua. We're going to do a log and bench press session. He's never done a heavy log before, so we're going to get him up to a heavy log. And he's going to teach me how to bench press like a monster. Check this guy's bench press videos out. It is scary. Hopefully I can do half of what he can do. Let's go.
See, it's just kid stuff in it straight away. I was saying just, Jed, you know what strongman is like, especially in the gym? What it becomes is, you know when you were a kid and you would go to your mate's house, yeah? And you might go like, yo, have you seen like my new toys? Like, and you'd be looking at his Hot Wheels set or like whatever. That's all adulthood is as a strongman. You go in the gym and be like, have you seen my dumbbells? And you're like, look at my other toy, and then like he's rolling this toy out. He's like, you think we could do this with it? That's what strongman is. It's just like loads of kids.
So stupid.
Oh my God. To be fair, I am used to holding something of that girth, so I'll probably be alright.
I'm not, so.
I'm not really, yeah. I'm not either. I was talking about the Mrs. Calf. Well, I feel like a child.
But you put your hand further to the back.
He hasn't, he's just raw dogged it.
No chalk or nothing. Huh? You don't need chalk for this. I put chalk in it first, though. It's almost...
Oh, I can't do that.
It's like a competition now.
Oh, I can't do that.
Chalk on.
What? We acting like this is really normal. Can we stop?
Put a bit of chalk on.
Come on now.
You like it?
Yeah. Why was that so hard? Well, just no chalk. No chalk again, yeah.
Do right arm because it's weaker. No, because my finger is... Mic drop. Bye. I was happy with that, actually. I didn't think we were going to get that.
Ooh, strong man.
That'd be big dumbbells, eh? No.
Well, I might be to try. What's the point, honestly?
I'll tell you, look at it.
Do we not just watch me with that? No. Never in a million years.
I just haven't done it before, have we? Competitive. I'm got a proper session in it. So fine. Well, you could do this.
You want to do it first and then
No, I'm not doing
That's
it.
what will happen.
I won't do 120.
Okay. This is only 115.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Come on, son. Have some of that, boy. Look at him. Oh, Tommy!
The thing is, he raw dogs it from the front as well, not the back.
You got chalk on,
That's mental.
Well, put chalk on then.
No, I don't want chalk, that's cheating.
What chalk?
One more shot.
Let it tilt up in your arm.
Shut up.
Look at that. Right, now we need to warm up. Jesus. What about this? This is a big... Seen a kettlebell this big before.
Why have you got a 92 kilo for what?
Pressing, one arm pressing.
That's... Have you done kettlebell swings with it?
Where we are. That's probably the world's heaviest kettlebell swing, is it?
Fucking hell. Every time I went there, I thought I was going to shit myself. Yeah. That's crazy. What's he showing off for? What's he doing with one hand then? Because I'm just doing with two. What's that about?
Right, you got the vertical test, jump up that
Who
I think someone put
whose hand is that up there?
Someone's bent it.
Who's got on a ladder and climbed up there then? Because no one's jumped that.
Should go on the shoulders and get it.
Someone's got on a ladder and gone.
That's funny, isn't it?
That's way too clean of a touch. It is, yeah, so that's a cheat. That's a cheat, that is. I'm half tempted to try now. It's dreadful. That might be the worst jump of the year. There's probably a toddler in here that'll get better than that.
Some of us have a proper competition to train for, Luke boy.
You got invited, man.
You pulled out because you... Pussy! Pussy!
What's the age difference between you two?
10.
I mean, gotta give him his dues here.
And I'm the only one with a title in the family at the moment, so...
And he's got a point.
He's won it once, I've won it 3 times, mate. Come on.
I was just saying, as we were pulling into here, I was looking at your license plate. I was like, that might be the coolest fucking license plate in history. I was like, that's fucking sick.
Yes.
The reg is incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It is a cool, pretty cool.
It is a really cool reg, seriously.
You can just come, you went at Britain's, you were at Britain's this year,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can come next year and watch me win, right?
Okay, yeah.
Watch the proper
What's the proper?
the proper champion.
Yeah, proper.
The proper champion.
Hopefully Rain will change citizenship and
Hopefully Ryan will change citizenship. Incredible. So how old, you said you were like 18, 17 when you were training?
I started when I was 16. Like,
Good God.
yeah. Just, because in school, maybe you could do like PE, like gym or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you could go into the weights room and the sports centre next door to the school. Things like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to lift big weights, man.
I get it. Yeah, that's all right. That's how I am now. I think I lived out them years old. I mean,
Sure, just forget the warm-ups, right? We'll just go straight to the vlog.
what's your warm-ups normally?
15-minute jog.
That's a lie.
No, yeah, 5 minute on the bike and then some stretches, but we'll just do this. This will get the heart rate up. The grip stuff's already got the heart rate up.
Yeah, it's on me.
Yeah.
To be honest, standing, my heart rate's usually up, so. I'm going to try and understand the art of log here. I've only done log once, like I said, with half door.
Because I'm better, I'm like you, I kind of strip press it more than legs. He's the man for like the leg dip and stuff. He's really good.
utilising it right.
Yeah.
Can you sit with your legs crossed?
I don't think so though.
Can you? Yeah. Can you actually? Fuck off. What the fuck, man? You can't do that, surely. I mean, it's still better than you can, kind of. I can't do that for shit.
Right, so is it? Go on.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Challenge one.
Look, that's as far as I get.
Jeez.
I literally, I have no mobility. How do you do that, man? Okay.
We'll just do it and then see how.
I'm dreadful at this. So
Just do it.
coach me, guys.
We'll do it.
You tend to start that, don't
Yeah, a little bit further forward.
you? Me a bit further forward.
No, just like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's good. Nice.
Up the chest, you're folded, yeah. Jesus.
Just press like that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's sound.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it will quickly get worse.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It will very quickly get worse.
But your clue was decent, huh?
Yeah.
It was good.
There's
Okay.
90k it should be for, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
Like we should all.
I agree. Yeah.
What have you done like a heavy log before? Like
I think the most I've ever done was with half door. Half door's day. He only did 140 in training, so that's what we went up to.
it was recently. I remember.
It's only 140. Strict as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't have to use my legs. So
Jeez.
They don't have to use your legs.
Imagine that, I don't know how to use my left leg, so I just strict press 140.
Eddie never used his legs when he did log.
That was unreal.
Yeah. patellas,
and
mate.
I think
He turned out like an incline, didn't he? Like
yeah,
it's like this,
yeah,
so
and then
it's
he'd
like-
lean into it, which is
Yeah.
I have said this to Eddie, but I believe to this day, if Eddie wasn't a strongman and he chased pressing movements like bench press, he would have been the best in the world. And I do believe he'd been the best bencher to ever live. I think if you look at all of his pressing feats, considering that he's best known for his deadlift.
Yeah, that's
If you look at
true.
his pressing feats, you know what I mean?
We'll go 10s, because 110 will be better.
That's 110 already.
Hop away to
Oh
that.
God.
2 sets in.
When you put it like that, it's a bit concerning. 110 already. Do you throw a belt on for this movement?
I'll see how it feels, probably not. Am I?
I've seen different people do it in ways. Like, for example, from the moment you've got it here, you're pretty quick to press it up. But I've seen other people that do it that kind of take a bit of time to stabilise and find a pressing point. Is it the heavier that it gets in, more you tend to do that?
Even when it gets heavy, I try and keep it off my chest, because the longer I have it on my chest, the more light-headed.
Yeah.
And the more like I'll clap forward.
Yeah.
So I can't keep that head in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I might do like an extra second and then re-breath and go, but I'll never be more than like a second or two.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you see a lot of people readjusting a lot, so, which is
Great.
not good. Oh, Jesus! That was scary. Holy shit. You disrespected my log.
What's this? That's
I'm sorry. Motherfucker.
I mean, why? I don't think it's needed for someone to be that strong in life. Half of it's not even transferable. Like when you pick a washing machine up, it's still a washing machine, do you know what I mean? For some reason, it just doesn't feel any lighter. Right, see if I can keep up.
So, oh, there we go.
nice.
Nice.
Really nice. Easy.
Okay, the clean was really good. Jeez.
That's a lot better, that clean. The weight feel okay?
Yeah, the weight feels okay. Yeah. I do still think...
Lock it up, we'll do it, hold it like a second.
Hold it for a second.
Yeah, so we go for
Okay.
just so it's proper.
That's fine, yeah.
You'll press 170 today and watch this, it'll embarrass me.
I won't at all. He's a liar. He's a liar because I won't. I know I won't. So what's this now, 140?
Yeah.
Another voice signed up for today. The thing is, it all looks exactly the same. Do you know what I mean? So like 90 looks like 140 did. That's the issue for me. Nothing's changed. Everything's from the start to the end is exactly the same.
Joint PV. But he's doing it in the strongest gym. Sniff that air and let's go.
I'm also doing it raw.
Exactly.
I had sleeves on, I had elbow sleeves on, I did it there.
Oh, nice and easy.
Come on.
Oh, big clean. Nice.
Oh yes.
Easy. Fucking fast
The
off your chest.
the power off your chest is fucking frightening, bro.
Does the balance feel alright in it? You feel, or is it?
That's the one thing that I'm starting to realise is going to get a lot harder the heavier it goes.
I think it's just the shoes, realistically.
Probably not.
They're probably not the best
Heels,
shoes.
yeah. But I don't think it's anything else. I think if you had like stable shoes,
Yeah.
you'd be so much more.
What about barefoot?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
Feel like
What
a
size are you?
12.
Would you like to try my warm pair of...
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be bare feet, man.
Lovely, legendary. Thank you.
Warm and
I
smelling.
don't care, mate.
Moist and sweaty.
I've had worse things.
You alright? Yeah.
You know what? They actually are. They're alright. They're tight. In a good way. Yeah, they're fine. Oh, they're way better.
Just that bit more stability.
Yeah.
we could do another one of this before we go and just make sure everything's.
No. Come on, let's go. More. Give me more.
That's what I like. Well, you go 150 first, and then I'll do 160. I'll skip 150 and do 160.
Okay.
Walking with a bit with a swagger now with them bad boys on.
I feel what? It feels really weird actually. They're very like, they feel very stable, which is bizarre. There's like, they're designed to like.
Yeah, they're not like...
Yeah.
Got a good core strength for just being a bench, you know.
So at what point should I throw some wrist wraps on?
Now, do it now, because this is your. I'll let you know down.
Get it?
Come on.
Nice. Nice.
My problem,
Push
and I
that.
did it on the 140, and then again on that, is the moment I get it up here, I'm going,
Yeah, you're letting out.
I'm letting all my air out.
But you're much more stable.
Yeah, feel that.
So you can
But I'm just letting all my air out.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go to get some in and I can't. It's impossible to get an air in there.
So everything just goes weak.
Yeah.
That's why when you're there, and then you can see and it's going out in
Yeah.
front of you a little bit.
It's like I'm pressing on the whim.
Yeah.
I'm like, please go.
No, you want your hips to be
Yeah.
forward, kind of underneath the central point
Yeah.
of the log. That's basically where you're wanting it. So I can, if it's lighter, I can breathe here. As long as your elbows are up, hips are underneath it.
Yeah.
And then, because you know how it is, if you lose that air.
That's what I've lost on the 140 and that.
Yeah.
And I can feel it straight away, which is annoying because the pressing power, I can press it, no problem.
You can actually breathe here as well, reset here.
I'll
hold it here. And take a massive...
Just before you're about to clean it, that's why you want the clean to be as quick as you can.
Yeah.
Just look at that, and then you can pop it up, because if you're having to...
So in an ideal world, you want to just do, from that start of the clean to the press, it's all in one breath, do you know what I mean?
My first coach used to coach me like that,
Yeah.
but then sometimes the reality of the clean is sometimes it's a lot more difficult, you know, if you're going heavier. But you pointed out, like when Tom does it, that each one looks the same.
Yeah.
So there's that repetition in it. It's same with your bench press, you want the cues to be the same. You have to be able to have that ability, I think, in your locker to... Okay, and I need to... If you have to rebreathe there, then it's okay.
I'm assuming when I'm pressing, it's kind of almost outward.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, with it. I'm with it.
Because you see, you watch Aaron Bibby when he does it.
Yeah.
He's like right back.
Yeah, which I don't understand, because I feel like I'd fold like a pretzel.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get.
His lower backs must be fucking... But he doesn't use any legs, he's just such a wide stance.
Yeah.
So that's probably a stronger position for him to be leaning back.
Yeah.
And he's just...
Okay. The one thing I just watched there was his breathing pattern, so I could see it. I get it. I understand how he's doing it. I don't know if I've got the tank on me to be able to do it the way he's doing it. Is the point?
What did you just did 150?
I'll try it. Fuck it.
Give it a wee.
So what's gonna happen?
A wee tickle. Big clean. And nice and tight. Come on.
Come on. Inches.
I've took, again, first thing I've done the mountain there is just let it out.
Yeah.
I can't.
And you can see it, you start to kind of panic a little bit.
I'm trying to find the breath and I can't.
You get that breath before it goes up because that's strong. Jeez.
It's hard to learn. It's the breathing cues that are the hardest. Is like, in my head there, I stayed at the bottom of the clean because I thought, okay, take a deep breath and then go. And I took a deep breath, went and immediately breathed it out on the way. I was like, what have we done that for? We've got to try that again. It is the most common request I get, is strongman.
Is it?
By a landslide. Everyone begs me, they're like, please go into strongman. But it's like, people just see a bench press and think he's incredibly strong. I think people completely underestimate what it takes to be a strongman. And not only that, but the core endurance base. The endurance carryover is the craziest part for me because I know what it's like to walk around at my weight. And there's strongmen, like you, like him, that walk around this way, but like explosively powerful for lengths of time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? People don't realise like how absolutely demanding that is on the body. So that's where I'm like, it shocks me because I look at strongman and I'm like, I couldn't do it. But then everyone's like, you could do it. I mean, Colin Bryce has said many a time, when are you coming across? Like, what are you waiting for? And it's like, it's not my world. I don't think I've got the pull power for it, or at least I haven't trained that at all. Pressing power, maybe over time, if we could learn how to utilise it, maybe I could keep up with the breast presses, but pulling wise, no way.
Nice.
Good.
2 more.
Good.
Nice, Tom. Come on.
Come on, Tom. Strong.
Nice.
Yes. The most impressive part about that is that I know how much it's just killing my core and like my breathing to the one, and it's just done 3 in a row. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. It's good.
Easy as it felt, so it was good.
That was really good. And he's got SpongeBob boxes on, which is even funnier.
Scooby-Doo?
Oh, it's Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
I thought it was I saw yellow, I thought that's SpongeBob. It's Scooby-Doo, even better. Ready? Right, I'm trying 160 again, you know.
Oh, mate.
Come on. You having a fun? Are we resting doing it again?
Maybe.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So what, third time's the charm, surely?
He's lucky. If he doesn't, he's going in the sea.
He's going in the sea. I'm not a great swimmer either.
Lucky number 3, mate.
Come on. Yeah. Just relax.
That's it.
Just relax.
It's another day, mate.
Come on in.
Oh, I'm annoyed now. Oh. And I've done it again. It's either I keep the breath and I don't. Or I keep the breath.
You can see you can see it from the side. You let the air go, then you press.
Yeah.
So you automatically were going forward. You kept your breath. That's straight up.
Do you want to try
there.
it? Wonder we could put it up in the rack. Do you want to try it out of the rack? You can imagine the log will be.
Yeah.
So you can probably just roll it and press. We'll get this up.
Holy shit, this is low.
Yeah, because you're a fucking beanstalk.
You're such an idiot, Tom.
Holy shit, this is low, said the giant.
I've never seen it like
You say that about buildings that you walk past.
I've not seen it that low in a lab.
What's that, 130?
Yeah, just to get you back.
Again, I'm pressing forward. I felt myself press forward then.
Just take it. Just get it on your chest first.
Have a second.
Just take a wee second and then press it because you're not going to be out of breath doing that. You shouldn't be.
There.
There you go.
Press. There you go.
Okay. Okay,
that all right?
that's going to be hard.
I actually think this is harder than clean and press.
I think that's going to be way harder.
Because you're not in the right position.
Because it
Did you get dizzy? Did you get dizzy at all?
No.
I always get dizzy doing it for some reason.
Yeah, so use
The momentum. Just
Why are you just doing that for fun? No, look.
Just
because you haven't even warmed up, which is weird, because you just did that, look. Just working.
I was warming up.
I was just wondering why you were doing that.
warmed up.
But that momentum, you can roll it and try and use it, if that makes sense. As long as it sits, you want it to be sitting so your elbows are high,
Upper
so you're not pushing it forward.
Upper pitch.
That's better. Oh, fucking much nicer, that one.
I felt it that time. I felt like I pushed up, not forward.
Yeah.
Get the fatigue before the bench, Jesus.
Are we doing Viking as well?
Right and press as well, Tommy.
Yeah.
Right. Something I'm doing cue-wise didn't feel right.
The one before that was good, so you got it on your chest just for a second, a split second, and then you pressed it.
Okay. I focused, when I did the last one, I refocused to get my elbows high.
Elbows high.
Yeah.
That'll if your elbows are high, you're pushing. That's if they're low.
Yeah.
They're gonna go that way.
With it.
Yeah.
I went like I did that time.
Yeah, good. That's good.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm not the only one then, that's right. Makes me feel better.
It's not happening. No. Clearly, you guys are just built for this.
That was good.
And it's
That's
just,
how I describe it. It feels really fatiguing.
this is a bar, it's totally different. Like, so,
Yeah.
So it's hard.
Are you going straight to bench now?
Yeah.
So what's you got 200 single planned,
And then it's 160 for 4-4s.
4 4s and 160, okay. Bench needs to come back.
Why don't you move? It's not better to move the log out the way, you maniac. That's going to go back in you.
That's fine.
Bench is off centre as well.
I think it's...
You're making me feel sick. Oh my God, you aren't a bench presser at all, are you? He's definitely not a bench presser.
It's off centre.
You always, if you look, I always stand over the bench and use the end of the bench in line with the bar. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now I feel better. My ADHD won't go straight in there.
The first tip I learned. Do not squint, do not bench squint.
I mean, that's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like ABC 1, 2, 3.
I bench here.
It's like basics 101 now.
Just grip on it, this is how I eat.
Do you tuck your elbows?
Here.
I mean, yeah, so your joints are stacked. You do seem to bench with the bar back in your hands though. So like, do you wear wrist straps on your bench?
Yeah.
I mean, that'll alter that as you get heavier anyway, so it's fine.
Sure.
It's fine. It's just because it's a lighter weight, it's just naturally sitting back. Your body doesn't have to worry about stabilising it. I mean, I'd say you've got a really strong pressing position, yeah? You don't formulate any leg drive though, do you?
I don't do leg drive, no. I don't know how to do leg drive.
Okay, I'll show you. Yeah? I always try to describe it as I want to put my traps through the bench. So it's like I'm trying to dig my trap, literally push them through the back of it. So like, from the position, I'll like kind of just get where I'm like, oh, I'm happy with the bar. And then I'll kind of tuck my lats in as much as I can now. And then I'll load backwards to a point where it's really uncomfortable. It's meant to be uncomfortable. So like, oh, that is uncomfortable, but I'm so tight now. I've got a big arch in my back. What tends to happen from this point is because I've raised my core, when I brace, I make my belly as big as I can. And then as I come over, I'll tuck the elbow, brace height, and then my ROM is reduced. You know what I mean? Whereas like someone that benches flat, like a bodybuilding style, the ROM's so much more, do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
That's so much more ROM.
Jeez, you can tell,
you know what I mean? Like, and this is like it's like a bodybuilding way of benching. It was more of like a muscle focus. Whereas if we're looking for point A to point B for strength, like at SMO8, you want to utilise as much of your leverages as you can. So if you can, like my bum's still on the pad, you know what I mean? I've got a really good arch, and I'm going to. So it's about ideally utilising every bit of leverage you can in your body, but I've no doubt you can get a good arch. Imagine I put my finger at the top of your traps in the middle. You want to pinch my finger, pinch it tight, and then use your legs and drive your body weight onto your traps. And then see that? Look at that. Look at this. I can get my hand under his arch. My hand's under there.
Holy fuck balls.
But it's uncomfortable, isn't it?
Yes.
Now tuck your arms forward. Tuck them forward. Belly up. Big breath.
So much shorter.
It almost becomes a back workout.
Okay. I don't want to be a bench presser. Holy shit. You can feel it wrong, but fuck me, that's sore.
So it's like, we make it so tight that like, after like a full bench day, me and Mike, our backs hurt, like our lower back's like fucking hell.
Even the traps and
But the aim is to make yourself so tight and so stable at the bottom. It's like, I suppose in most lifting movements, you look to minimise like a leakage of energy, don't you?
Right.
You don't want to leak energy in different movements. It's like you said, like me letting my breath out there, that's leaking all the energy out.
Yeah.
That's why I can't do the press. The same thing with benches. The stronger that your foundation is, the stronger that tightness is. When you come off, if you're tucked, you're not really leaving much room for error.
Yeah.
It's just about whether you're strong enough to press it or not, simple as that. Because you've pretty much reduced all the ranges of where you're going to fail. Like for example, flaring or deep like heaving or things like that. You're so tight and strong that you're not going to lose anything.
Right.
I reckon you'd piss 200 doing that.
If I do, then we'll go heavier. Huh? So fuck it. Should we do proper plates or plastic plates?
Doesn't matter.
I hate them.
Me too. I was just asking. You do that every set as well?
Every set. Honestly, God. But the thing is, if you treat, I suppose it's the same with strongman as well. It's what you did in the log.
Yeah, I know.
If you treat every single rep the same, it starts to all look the same. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same on bench. If you set up the same on every rep, just like that, it's all going to look the same.
Oh, yeah.
It just does, because you've got the core power as well. You can get such a good brace. It's not about it. We don't want to be comfortable. You don't do strongman to be comfortable.
I know, boy. I know.
Nice and tight. And then pretend the cue is bend the bar. So imagine you're bending the bar towards your toes. Tuck your elbows, bend the bar, brace, press. Looks really good to me.
That takes like 50% off the leverage. Holy shit.
But I utilise leg drive. You don't.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll do everything you do. So, I'll get nice and tight now. But then you'll see me start to wiggle my feet back like this. I'll do that until both my quads are tight. So the reason I do that, so I've got tension right now all here in my quad on both of them. Now the reason I do that is because if you look, when I drive my heels toward the floor, standard leg drive like this, when people push off the floor, it lifts their bum. You know what I mean? Because people think, that's how they push the bar up. Whereas when you get a nice tuck on your legs like this, you drive the tension this way. So what happens is, now I'm nice and tight, I'm going to drive my heels toward the floor when I start the press. Just watch.
Jeez.
So I'm basically making my heels the first 20% of the movement for me, just by driving me up the bench. It's kind of like knocking me this way But the benefit is, because I'm resting the bar here, and I've got my hands here, I'm gonna knock the bar this way, it does the first 20% of the movement for me. So all I'm doing is like just finishing it. It's like, it's just instant, do you know what I mean? I don't even like, as dumb as it sounds, the amount of time I'm under that rep, I don't even feel the weight. It's so quick, I don't even know there's weight on the bar there because it's just instant, my body's doing it for me.
Gonna get in shapes that I've never been in before, boys. Let's do it.
Do you feel tight?
Yep.
Now, when you press, drive your heels toward the floor. Looks so explosive, yeah? It's exactly how you want it to look. Look, it's like, I suppose as a strongman as well, the aim is to move a weight from point A to point B as quickly and as efficiently as possible, right? That's what strongman is, isn't it? In every event, pretty much. The aim is to just move something from somewhere to somewhere the best way. Doesn't have to look the best, but if you do it the most efficiently, or not the most flashy, it just has to be the most efficient. Like, you've got strongmen that just are pure brute strength, and you've got strongmen that are very technical, do you know what I mean? And I suppose bench press, when you want to, can become a very technical movement where you just utilise it, so.
I'm never clapping again. Okay, if I do that, I'll die. So,
I need an invite Brian, guest lifter, on that chest thing that you've got. Just put a Fiat 500 in there or something.
A G-Wagon, press it and I win it.
That's it. It's really explosive. Yeah?
Second one, back.
Really explosive. I tend to go pinky on this, and that's my strong point. What I found is, if I've got a strain or an injury or some form of small niggle in the chest, I'll notice without even trying to that my grip moves in. So like, I'll start pressing like that as opposed to like that. And it's just because that becomes more tricep. So it's a bit more protective. That there's the perfect pressing point. And it's because when I tuck under, it stacks my wrist over my forearm. And everything's nice and stacked. So it's my strongest point. Another cue, I don't know if you've ever been told, but squeeze the bar really tight. Because what that'll do is, as you squeeze, it's going to activate all these forearm muscles. Your stabilisation is just to be way more comfortable. It's going to feel very comfy in the movement. So it's always squeeze and bend, because what you'll see is people always say to me, how do I tuck my elbows? I always just say, well, hold the bar, now bend it. And naturally what happens is your elbow's tucking. That's it, Tom.
Just get my legs in.
I'd go pinky on the ring, that's it. That's bang on, yeah. Nice and tight, big breath.
My quads aren't ready yet.
Just too
late.
Yeah. Very explosive. Very explosive. Very. Really good, mate.
Seriously, I thought of it.
Really good.
200 should go, right?
Yeah, it's 200 will fly, mate.
Do you need help with it?
Nah, you know, but 200 will fly, yeah.
Just asking you. Tom?
Yeah, 200 will fly, you'll be coming. I think, yeah, like, just from a foundation point, you actually look really good. I guess that's just what comes with being world's strongest man, and that is, like, you're pretty good at shit.
But that's so much better without tucks. I didn't even see it though. Fuck me. 200.
Shot move. Always take you in.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. You're back.
We're
Really comfy. Really comfortable.
That's fine, dude. Yeah, that's much better position, much better brace.
Yeah.
Everything felt solid. Usually when I take out, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, well that's what I mean, like the reason we make the setup so uncomfortable is to take all of that out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's uncomfortable when we're setting it up, but during that motion of press,
yeah, everything was solid, so
it's solid.
So.
Have you thought about like the way Rhino beat it? Because I think it's really embarrassing.
Oh, he's lucky. That's good crap.
Do you know, one thing I would say is, the only thing I'd slightly alter with you is, I'd try and wrap the back of the hand a bit more.
Wrap the back.
Yeah. Only because during your press then on the 200, basically, the bar was like this.
Yeah.
You press like that, so it's like your hands are completely bent backwards. I will start on a wrap, on a bench. I will start, well, I'll start with your hand. Give me that hand, hold that there. I'll start there, and I'll wrap the back of the hand like that, and I'd go like that. So the aim is, I want to reduce your range of motion in your wrist. Because once I wrap like that, ideally, you can't move your hand back too much.
Holy shunners, boys.
Do you know what I mean? But when you hold the bar now, it's not going to do this to you. Do you know what I mean? You're going to be like that. So it takes away any leakage again.
You can wrap this one quick.
Done it a million times and my hands still work, kind of.
Holy shit.
Oh, come on. Just focus in your head. All I want you to focus now. Do everything you've been doing. When you come off, squeeze the bar. Squeeze and tuck. Remember that, squeeze and tuck, that's your cue. Squeeze and tuck. Squeeze the bar nice and tight. Imagine you're trying to like wring someone's neck out. Squeeze.
I got it.
He has got it. I mean, with anyone else, naturally I'd be concerned there, but then I forgot he is very tough well struggling time, so I guess he's all right. Do you know what's crazy is we wrapped his wrist, he changed nothing. He changed, that literally did nothing. He was like this, and he went. I guess, look, like I said, the thing is with benches, you can, and like we said earlier, is we look at our leverages, what works for us, that works for you.
Yeah.
It's really impressive. You know, it's always, I suppose what's impressive the most is that it's a movement you won't do a lot of, do you know what I mean? And yet there's so much raw power in it, which is, it's nuts.
Last time I did this, I think it was last July.
There you go. So like a year ago,
Right,
and he's just putting up 200 for a giggle, for a double. I mean, for a giggle. If you wanted, like he was maxing out, I reckon he'd probably have put up 230, 240 today. Like that's what I just said was in there. Your bar. Perfect.
I can feel the leg drive. That's totally different.
It looks really good. Looks really good.
I've just been benching like this. No,
Yeah.
no, you know.
But that's the thing is like that's the classic like, raw power movement of it, isn't it? Is it's just whoa,
I always hurt here.
exactly.
Always like this.
But the difference, so you're going to hurt there because we're going wider and increasing the ROM this way. When naturally, when the elbows are kind of more tucked here, you look, my hand will come to sternum height here. So it's mostly tricep. I'm not really stretching here at all.
I don't feel anything.
I'm not really stretching there. But if I'm here, well, all of a sudden now I've got to come down to here for the bar to connect. And I've now stretched all this open. So we don't want that. We just want to kind of sit and tuck. The more we can tuck, we protect everything. This is the last one, yeah? Come on then. Squeeze that bar, tuck the arms. Bend the bar towards your feet. Same cues. Come on, bend. Good. Yep. Yep. Easy peasy. Easy. Really easy. Great, mate. Do I need these shoes for biking? You sure? Yeah. They can stay on then, it's fine. I'm keeping the shoes. He doesn't, it's okay. These are mine now. Starting weight. About 50. Try like I use a bit more upper chest on that one, so I'd probably go closer, yeah?
It'll surprise you the people who are good at biking press, because you can catch it and go.
Yeah.
So like, you see a boy like Paul Smith.
Yeah.
Paul Smith.
Yeah.
He's really good at Viking press.
Okay.
Which, like, Paul's a good strongman.
Yeah.
But I think he had the world record at one point.
Wow.
Trey Mitchell's really good.
Yeah.
He's a beast of a presser. I don't know what the world record is in this. Jeez, it must be 18, 19 reps, I think.
Good God, on 150-ish.
I think it was, aye.
Yeah, man, I'd rather go for a top single. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I could chuck weight on this.
Yeah.
This is quite, I like stuff like this. I love having fun. I love doing, obviously my day today is just like bench press.
Yeah.
And then some tricep rope.
17 reps, but what's the weight?
The current world record for the Viking press is 17 reps, held by Tom Evans, who achieved this at the World's Strongest Man competition. He narrowly missed trying the previous record of 18 reps. The previous record was set by, as you said, Paul Smith at Britain's Strongest Man in 2023. Was 15 reps of 150 kilo. So what does this work out to? About 130?
Yeah, 120, 130.
Okay. I'm just doing one reps all the way up, I think. Why not?
Stack it up, man.
Just stack it up. So this is 160-ish. Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. That was really strict as well. Don't know why I did that. What is wrong with me? So what's that? That was like 200 kilos strict. What am I doing that for? The trials of strongman. Look at that. I might try a little bit more than that.
About 10.
Yeah, I think so. What's the most someone's done this year? More than this?
What's that?
220?
Do we not do 220, 230 for reps?
220 for reps?
But yeah, facing the other way as well, which is,
Oh, there.
who knows who it was.
What?
We did not.
Oh, I guess I just.
No, we did, me and Luke, we done 200 for 20, I know that for a fact, like we did that.
What?
No, it was, facing this way, I remember for Worlds, it was, remember we did that massive volumes and stuff. Be a photo or anything?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to.
What the
sorry,
All right.
yeah, no
What do you
problem.
mean 200 bits right?
Sorry.
Straight when I'm not looking. Cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna look tiny.
See everybody, have a good day. It's nice to meet you guys.
Thank you very much.
How'd you get?
Yeah, we're not scientific here, we just lift.
Just That's helped me, that, as I'm ready to go. I can't get under it. Look, the same way I just did, it's not moving when I get under it. It's a bit different all of a sudden.
I think, do you not find it?
It's 60, 70, 200 for 20 minutes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's rent free right now. That's bad.
£200, yeah? So it's, yeah, 200.
That's only 90 kilo, that's fine, yeah.
Exactly, so just do it then.
That's a lie. He's gonna pick it up. Oh my. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, see that? Why did you do that for? Why did you put his leg out for?
Oh, it's a cramp.
Cramp, yeah.
It's a bit hurt, Jesus. That shot me,
crazy.
that's fucking, no. I find it harder that way, because you can't. Because see we're facing away.
They haven't even, he hasn't warmed up. He's just doing it for a laugh.
I mean, for a
But see,
newbie,
Yeah, yeah,
no, but see facing out.
I'm so sad, okay.
straight into it. Go on.
How do you do that bit?
What's wrong with your head?
I don't know. It's gone. It's gone.
Right. Oh. There you go.
Yes.
There you
Did I get it?
Yeah. Facing out the way.
Oh, God.
I think facing out the way you get more, you can dip underneath more for. Like you,
go. It's easier to strip press that way.
I know, but for Viking press, it's up and go. So facing out the way is probably easier there.
Oh, because it kind of naturally goes
because
behind
you can go
I'm with
and
it, yeah.
straight up, yeah. Whereas when you're trying to do it that way, you're. Yeah,
I
but,
think it's probably easier to do that starting off though.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, can we go back to bench? Let's go back to bench press, guys.
Viking, it's a hard lifting. No, I mean,
I was over here thinking, when he said like 150 was the comp weight, I was thinking, yeah, I can do a lot more than that. And then the both just did it like that. I felt like it was a. Okay.
and usually in a comp, you're facing this way as well, so like you have to face out the way.
I feel like that's got to be harder.
Strip it and see if you want. Like do 120, 220, try and see, because with the way you try it there, you go underneath Viking. That's probably, it might be better. I learned something from Joshua. I'm 3 tower straws man. I'm still learning bench press from him. So now
This is a bit.
I'm gonna do 300 for 2 next year.
Stop.
Still learning every single day. That's what it's all about.
There you go.
Yeah, that feels better. That's heavy.
It is heavy, like, you know.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
feel like
unnatural movements for,
I feel like
isn't
a
it?
bit of pussy today.
It's unnatural movements for, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
like, you know.
You know, most people, if they're looking to be like degraded and stuff, they just go online and like pay a woman to do it. But I drove 7.5 hours for it. It's just crazy. Like, it's nuts. Incredible. Woo! Yeah. Thanks, guys. You want to do 100 to hammer curl?
Josh says, you do it. I'll do 10, you do 100.
Just doing maths on them. It's weird.
You can
It's
kill that
weird
one.
that I didn't work out. It couldn't work it out.
Kill that one.
What's that weigh?
60.
60.
Yeah, something like that. 60, 70.
He's lying.
No.
65.
Yeah, 65.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Curl that one. I don't. No, it's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Chunky, baby. Or lift the 286 Atlas stone if you want.
The what? Sorry.
286 Atlas stone, I think.
That's 286 kilo.
I think so, yeah. It's a big boy.
No, thank you.
It's just mental, isn't it?
I'm grateful for
I've had that's been a seat there since I've done it, so.
I'm grateful for the offer and stuff. I have loads of them in my cereal bowl with my milk. That's terrifying, man. So, do you think you've got the capacity to push it beyond 280?
Yeah, I got 300. I've lapped 300, eh? Someone made me a 300k store up here, but he wasn't like he didn't have to make proper like at the store.
Yeah.
So I lifted it up, got it onto. It's on show on my Facebook. Got it in
Yeah.
had it in my jeans. Got it here, and then the next day it crumbled because it's different cement. So
Right, yeah.
So I've picked up 300 to my chest, but like yeah.
I don't think people truly
I
like
think
that.
for me, like it's not like the deadlift. See, there's nobody out there that will challenge me, so no one puts money up because you know the deadlifts. It's like 3 or 4 people that will go for it. So
Yeah,
it's
whereas
exciting.
there's just no one in your realm. Yeah.
They won't do it
You're on
because they're
your
like,
own.
well, it's not really, and it's not motivating doing it yourself because you're like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, because if I fail it, then I've still got the world record. So it's like,
Oh, I didn't get that today, but it's fine because no one exists.
So
I
it's-
suppose what you're saying there, though, is similar in a sense for me because, you know, like with the one arm stuff, people are like, oh, why don't you push it for like 150?
Happens,
And I'm
no,
like, well, because no one's even doing 100. So it's like,
yeah. So if someone was
What's the
online and did
point?
145, you'd be like, yeah.
so I mean, like, what's the point in me trying to push that when there's no one in the world that's doing it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, but at the same time, I don't blame them for not doing it.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the smartest lift. It's like the clapping stuff. I did 160 kilo on incline and then chucked it up and clapped and caught it. But it's like no one else is trying to do that, probably because they don't want to die. So it's like, well, what's the point trying to push it further?
See you and go, he's an idiot. Clapping. Clap for the NHS, clap for the bench, you know.
Great. Let's do the hammer curls, yay.
Yeah. You could
What, you wanna start on?
You could probably do this whole rack. 70s easier.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to bullshit. I can do the 70s fine, yeah.
Be cool to see you do one of the big silver.
I will try one of the big silvers.
I'll-
But I'm not, if I'm going to do one of them, I might as well do 105 and not 100 because I've done hundreds.
Yeah, okay.
So
Well, we'll watch and spectate. I'll stay with 40s or certain 50s and let him do 105. Reaper.
I'm just going to jump to 70 now. Yeah, feels all right. What are you going to try? Yeah. I think my biggest letdown is my core. I think if I could learn to strengthen my core, the carry over to the standing presses and things like that would be huge. Fair play.
That'll do
Fair
me.
play indeed. Hundreds it is.
Yeah, for you, not for me. Well, watch and learn.
Watch and learn. I'm hoping my bicep stays attached.
It will.
Like my new shoes. This is 105 kilo dumbbells. So for pound reference, 231 £32. Please bless my biceps and keep them attached. Amen. Oh God, I'm just asking to die here. To be honest, it might be impossible because of the grip, but mentally I want to do it. But that grip is really wide. That's a big boy grip, that. It's a terrifying grip.
1 rep and it's fine.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on. Nice. Nice.
No.
Good. Good, good, good.
Good? Good what? I don't even know what I just did.
Good reps.
We won a rep.
Class. It's a strength rep.
Yeah, that's right. If he said it, it means it's a rep. That means no one's qualified to say anything. Okay.
So, hey, geez.
So listen, John, 47, from Swanley Coat, who fucking drives a bus and drinks 6 pints a night. Shut up. All right. I don't think that surpasses as a rep, to be honest. Doesn't look like them dumbbells get used very much, guys. Meant to be strong here. What's all this dust? Oh, hey there.
How are you?
I'm just blowing the dust off my hands. Dumbbells get to a certain height, but what are you going to use them for? Do you know what I mean?
When they set them up, we're like, are they seats? I'm not using them, like 20 dumbbell.
Are they seats? Incredible.
Right, it was good having Big J up. Took him through a log session. He's got potential to press the world record log press. I said it here first.
That's pressure.
1 year.
I've got 1 year to do it.
Yeah, it was nice to get him in as well and teach me how to bench press properly. That felt so much better. No pec pain, nothing. Felt more triceps and leg. And yeah, that 200 for 2. I was happy. I didn't know it was going to fly like that. But yeah, those wee tips. I'm 3 times world strongest man and still learning. So yeah, it's nice to have someone up and.
I do. It's funny you say that about still learning, because even me now, like, people look at me as one of the best in the world for bench. But regardless, like, I still probably every week like take a new cue from somewhere. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I haven't done that before. Or it's like Julius. Like, Julius is the best in the world. But like, Julius rang me and said, like, what do you do for recovery? Like, in terms of your active week, like, what's your recovery like for your shoulders? And like, I'll take a pretty thick resistance band 3 times a week and just do a ton of like raises, front raises. I'll put the band around my back, press off my chest. I'd like to get as much blood up here as I can and then hit the sauna. So like, you know, Julius has kind of took some of that recovery on board and been like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try some of that. So it's funny how like you can be the top of the game. There's always bits of knowledge that you haven't seen yet or things you can input. So that's what's fun about it. That's what the gym's so much
So
fun.
if you want a big bench, do the form that Joshua did. Get bands, do saunas, don't do cold water, and stay spicy.
And eat lots of cheeseburgers.
Yeah, and eat.
Cheeseburgers before you food.
Loads of them.